Welcome back. Today on the Dawn Debate, we look at food security and the new threat posed by the fall armyworms. Let's begin the debate with this story. Maize farmers and the county government of Trans Nzoia are now calling upon the national government to declare the fall armyworm infestation in the region a national disaster. The armyworm eats its way through maize plantations in the region at devastating speeds. Farmers say they have tried every possible chemical out there, but the worms simply cannot be stopped. Well, Philip Kitani visited the region and now tells us the sorry state of affairs in the country's food basket.
Huenda kwa sababu sina pesa labda la kununua dawa la kunisaidia hizi mahindi. Hii mahindi ndogo labda ndio inaweza kunisaidia kuliko ingine kubwa ile. Yaani imeathirika tu, tuseme hiyo nimeiacha tu. Ingekuwa vile naweza kujisaidia iko ningejisaidia kwa sababu sasa hii haiwezekani.
That is the kind of desperation that maize farmers in Trans Nzoia, the country's breadbasket, are going through at the moment, as the fall armyworm continues with its devastating destruction of hectares upon hectares of maize plantation in the region.
When the cabinet secretary was here, we were only talking of Kiminini sub-county and Kwanza. Right now, even Cherangani, Endebess, all the 5 sub-counties in Trans Nzoia has been affected.
With extension service providers and farmers not having much experience on how to control and manage the fall armyworm, the county government of Trans Nzoia formed a platform to coordinate development of intervention strategies. However, there are not enough funds available for its implementation.
We are looking at over 10,000 hectares, which is 25,000 acres already affected. We've managed to spray over 10,000 acres. We find that is just quite a small percentage because the county put in 43 million to purchase the agrochemicals to supply to the vulnerable farmers who could not afford. We have encouraged the large-scale farmers, please, to buy on their own because the county cannot do so much.
Endemic to the Americas, the fall armyworm can produce at a staggering rate, with each female laying about 1,000 eggs in a 10-day lifetime. And though they may be slow crawlers, they are strong flyers. Every year, the fall armyworm travels a distance of at least 3,000 kilometers around the world.
We need to be able to rotate and advise farmers that you should not use the same chemical continuously, that in the next spray you rotate. So this has seemed to work in the Americas, but we need to know what to rotate with and what is available locally.
Although the fall armyworm is known to attack more than 80 plant species, in East Africa, it prefers maize, a crucial staple and a cash crop. The practice of monoculture farming, where lots and lots of maize, here planted as far as the eye can see, might now prove costly for Kenya, as it provides the fall armyworm, which specializes in cereals, with a countrywide all-you-can-eat buffet.
Unfortunately, the thing about the pest is that it can attack every stage of the crop. Whether it is tasseling, whether it is at the silking stage, it can still attack.
As ever, the fallback option for stakeholders was to nuke them with chemicals. But which chemicals? As the fall armyworm is a new pest in Kenya, and no pesticide was previously registered to be used against it.
A risk we have of relying on chemical is developing resistance. This pest might develop resistance to what we already have. So we need to go back then we'll be forced to go back to the drawing board to develop stronger products for the fall armyworm. That puts it at risk that we'll be using chemicals that maybe are even banned by the World Health Organization.
This attack on Kenya's food security has been compounded by an X factor, climate change. That is drought followed by lots of rain, a perfect scenario for the fall armyworms. And so, in dry years, Kenya's crop will suffer from the obvious reasons. In non-drought years, they will still have the fall armyworm to contend with.
I would say the weather has been very unfair to the farmer and very conducive for the multiplication of this pest. And that's why we are having reinfestation. You spray a field today, you think you're done. You come to maybe 1 or 2 weeks later, you still find the caterpillars are there.
Nothing is certain at this point, as it is clear that the infestation is spreading rapidly without a containment measure from any quarters. Now the county government of Trans Nzoia is calling on the national government to declare the infestation a national disaster and invoke a state of emergency, as this entomological suicide squad will cost a lot of money to control, and if it isn't kept in check, will drive the food security stakes even higher. As the
Right, and